Alright, I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we are in, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. You can take a look at the name down there. Me being from Brooklyn, you know, that's not going to come out very well. Anyway, we're in Japan, and we're going to head on over to Naha. So this is a Japan Transocean Flight, Flight 65. In the real world, they did this ride in 1 hour and 55 minutes. We're going to see just how close we can come to that. And you should have the load data sheet. We should be pretty much good to go. I'm just getting in here. Everything's cold and dark, so we'll be starting from the very beginning. Alright, DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switches on guarded. Standby powers auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We've got 3 green and 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Fault in op test. And overheat fire. Ground power is available. We're going to go on ground power and confirm with the AC selector. And let's get set for unconditioned air. Oh, let me give you the CDU. Alright, and let's take a look at ground. We should have air conditioning is still arriving. Go figure. That's been like that for a while now. I guess it's broke. But we are connected to ground power, but AC is off, so. Alright, so galley power is on. IRS select is to nav. Emergency exit lights are on. Trim air, and AC is fine. Let's enter our present position. I want, and let me have my load data sheet. RJFF. Alright, and what the GPS is picking up is pretty much close to what's in the database for this airport, so there's no issue there with the IRS. Alright, flaps are up, and showing up on the aft overhead. We're going to give them the position lights. Let me get some brake pressure in here. I don't know why that brake is on. It shouldn't be, but I'm going to cycle it anyway. And we're good. Alright, that takes care of the originator flight. Hey, Memphis, how's it going? No, she didn't bring no meds. Actually, she's out running errands. So I'm on my own for right now. So no one's going to bother me. Yeah, no, you know what? My wife just picked up 2 big boxes of mozzarella sticks because they were on sale. Speaking of mozzarella sticks. Alright, so the originator flight is done. Let's start with the pre-flight here. So leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reversers are extinguished. EC switches are unguarded. Crew oxygen is 10,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. Mach airspeed test 1 and 2. A little too early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. ROAH is the ICO for Naha. It's off the. It's right off the edge of the water, right off the edge of the island, or the edge of the land strip that's there. It looks like a pretty interesting strip. I've never been there before, so I'm gonna go see what that looks like. I haven't been to a lot of the airports out here in Japan. I guess maybe the Orient. I guess if we're drifting in and out of Japan, China, Tokyo, and whatnot. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, all the flaps are off guarded, spoilers A and B are on guarded, your damper is on. VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source selectors auto, control panels normal, fuel temperature is fine, crossfeed check, pumps are already off, crossfeed check is good, AC/DC panel is set, galley power is on, supply and exhaust equipment cooling is normal, emergency exit lights are on, no smoking seatbelt sign is on. Let's get the window heat on and run the overheat test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's reset the master caution and let's run the overheat test. Master air conditioning and wing body. Very good. And today's ride is 360. And that's it. Let's check the isolation valve. Alright. And the lights are good. We'll use the right igniter for this ride today. Alright, let's do ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. So ATIS is 127.2. Right, 0.2. Okay. 335 at 12, visibility 6, sky conditions, no clouds detected, like that. Temperatures 3, dew point -7, 1026 under pressure.
Wind 335 at 12. Visibility 6.
Alright.
Sky conditions, no cloud detected. Temperature 3.
5, arriving, departing runway is runway 34. Okay, we're using 34 on the way out.
-1700 feet. Transition level 145. Arriving.
And we have information Gulf.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial.
Okay, let's go to clearance. Clearance is 121.925.
Fukuoka Airport.
Short 7313, identifier 404 cancel. Push 10213, traffic, zero.
Clearance, good morning. Transocean 65. Looking for IFR clearance to NOAA as filed with Gulf. That is some airport name, boy. It looks like it says FU, okay?
Jai Ocean 65, Fukuoka clearance. Information Gulf is current. Cleared to Narita via the Morio 4 departure. That's filed. Departure runway 34. Initial climb 5,000. Departure on 119.65. Squawk 2264.
Clear to Narita via the Morio 4 departure then is filed. Departure runways 34, initial climb to 5,000, departure on 119.65, squawk 2264 for Transocean 65. And 2264 is in, that is in, and let me just put that in. So.
Ocean 65, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.7.
119, and give me 65 here. And ground is 121.7. Alright, so we have clearance. Let's put that in there. And let's program the flight management computer now. Alright, now we're at gate 3. I don't know if it's going to take this. Oh, it did. Alright, and we're going to NAHA. NAHA. Really? Oh. It's not in the database, you schmuck. You're going to ROAH. Oh my lord. Wow, you are getting paid. Jeez. Gonna send me for a PP test. Let's see. This is JTA. And the flight is 0065. We've got runway 34 on the way out, correct? And we have Memorial 4. Right. Oh, let me give you that. Right. That looks good to me. And I do believe that was it there. And on the way in, right, we're coming south, right? Yes, we're coming from the south, and they're using 36 right. And 36 right. Oh, I said 35 right. What I'm thinking here, 36 right. Let's do Z. How shall we? Enter 36 right. Yes. Alright. Now let's have a look at this ride. I'm going to have to fill in some stuff. Alright, we've got 401, 402, 403, Yuri, 405, Yamga, and then HKC. Whoa. Right. Right. And I don't know why that's in there from Yamga. Let's swap that out. Yes. IS KID MAKRA. And that's going to be 3116.4. That's the one we want. SAZMA, SAZ. MA. Right. And pad. Also. Ball map. Limeg. Oops. Right. NOXA, is it? Yep. MECAX. Right. And we want the one at 2809. Right. ONC. Right. And that's 2707 too. It's the one we want. IHEYAS. HASA. And then we are on our way in from that through here. And let's run through that. Let me give you some charts here. And what did I miss? Oh, hey, Bean. How's it going? Yeah, everything's all good. The first part got turned off because of the video. I'm not sure why. It was a, domain free. as of the end of 2024. So maybe they just didn't update their stuff yet. We'll see what happens with today's in-flight movie. But if they're going to keep breaking my chops with these domain-free movies, then I guess I'll have to stop the in-flight movies. But I actually was able to get back online and I finished the ride, so it's just in 2 parts now. So that's all. And the movie's missing on the second part of the ride, so. All right, let me give you some charts here. Let's take a look at.
Canada 940 ground. Good morning, runway 23, altimeter 3001.
And let me have the same thing here. On the way out, they gave us Mario 4. Let's have a look here. And we've got 34 on the way out. So, we've got 500 feet. That's in the FMC. Then 401, 402, 403. And then Yuri. Right. And then 405. We need to be below 20,000. That's in. Then we have Yamga. We need to be above 13. And from Yanga, we're going to KHC. I guess we could put these in as well. Let's see if they're in here. Maybe they're not in the database. KEI. KA. Right, and that's after Yamga. Oh, it's in there. And they want us below 180. Alright, so. And what they, yeah, we could put 18 in there. We'll be right at 18. That's fine. Yeah, no kidding, at 405. And why didn't you take that? It should take that. I'll see if I can fix that later. 405, it's talking about, which is before that. They want us below 20. So that's fine. So let's see. Can we put in, let's see. Okay, it'll take that. All right. And let's see. IPU. DO. Okay. And HAYAS. Okay. Let's have another peek at that. 40123 Yuri. 405 Yamga. Above 13. Geek above 18. Pudo Jace. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's go to the back end now. Have a look at that. And on the way in we have south, right? Right, where are we coming from here? Take a look at this here. Hacha. We get picked up. This is where, that's the one I want. Right. Hassa. And we need to be above 11 there. Above 2 at, yep, that looks pretty good. And then from there we're going to get picked up by, and we're using Z, I believe.
Runway 236, contact the ICE 13117.
So we get picked up that Saif. Right. DJ, Notion, the runway, and then the mist on the way out. And we're holding at a deuce. So that looks pretty good. Let's have one more look, make sure there's no discons in here. This looks like it's pretty good. Don't trust my brain every now and then. I think that lesion is starting to mess with me a little bit. Alright, that looks pretty good. One of the reasons I like doing this by hand. Help keep me sharp, keep that Alzheimer's from creeping in, or dementia. Alright, that I like. That looks pretty good. Alright, so now that we have that, let me give you the load data sheet so we can get our passenger load and fuel and all that stuff. And let me have that same sheet. Let's get up here. Oh, I do believe that's what I want right there. And let's go to menu, payload. So this ride, our zero fuel weight is 124.9. I'll put that in, and that's going to distribute the weight for us. So, and let's go to our fuel here. Fuel this ride is going to be 21.5. And that gives us a zero fuel weight of 124.9. What's our final reserve going to be this ride? Final reserve with the alternate is 85.44, so 8.6. Cost index this ride is 35. And we're cruising at 360. It's our cruise winds. Let's go to top of climb. 259, 184. Okay, we're not going to derate. CG was 24.9. Flaps 5 takeoff. And the slope on 3.4 is down 0.2. And the heading is already in there. Okay. And let's get the runway winds. I already have them. But we'll grab them again so you can see them. 330 at 11. Okay, so trim is 474 and our engine out is $148. Okay, let's get our descent in here. And since we're down here at the destination, we're looking at 1025. Let's go to top of descent. Top of descent, we're looking at 13. And we said that was 1025. And we're at 360, so we'll put in 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000. And let's get that now. Okay, 261 at 74. At 15, 272 at 32. At 10, we're looking at 282 at 23. Alright, not sure what it did here. Look at that chart. '01, '02. That looks fine, but that definitely looks messed up. That definitely don't look right there, PMDG. That definitely don't look right. Let's see. No, that ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it just like that and just fly it out. Alright, you're not gonna need a load data sheet anymore. I don't think you're going to need this CDU anymore. Oh, fat fingers. And let me have the charts. Alright, so. And we're departing you. And I put this in case I have to come back. I'm here by myself, so all this will be programmed in already. Decision height's going to be 200. Right, airport elevation is fine. And we're looking at 338. 1089. 1089. Left. And hold at 4,000. Okay, at Ike. So that all looks pretty good. So that's good, that's good, that's good. I've got tower 118. 4.
Okay, right turn on to 6 right, and then excellent. Right turn on to 6 left.
Alright, and we're on ground now. Departure is here already, and
100 above minimum.
alright, so pedestal is good. I'll take actually, let's get just gonna request this. It gives me an error every time, but it puts the winds in for cruise. I'm not sure why it does that. That's all filled out. So while that's loading up, let's do this. And we've got 34, so we got a taxi all the way down. All right, load it. Yeah, invalid config. The forecast is ready. That stuff's already in, and there's the winds. So I don't know what it's talking about. I think it's a bogus error.
2589, just for your info, departures are going to restricted till 6:30 local unless you have an exemption.
All right, that looks pretty good. All right, I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, and station. I'm on the master. You're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. 148 is the engine out, and we are pretty much to 401. That's good. We cleared up to 5. That's good. Nose wheel steering is normal. Got it. Let's check out displays here. Let me have you here and you there. And the lower displays. Alright, auto flight system test 1 and 2. Alright, primary flight display. Artificial horizon is level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1 is 138, 148 on the engine out. Heading is 338. Decision height is 200. Local pressure is 1026, and we're cleared up to 5. I've got terrain on the nav display. Standby gauge is going to 1026. And reset the fuel flow. And want to set auto speed references. Auto rejected takeoff is set. We are good here. Let's check the bottles. We got a clean board. And let's run that test. That test should be done. And let's check the stall warning. 1 and 2. And 2. Okay, that's good. Alright, and let's check ground proximity. And we've got fuel in the center tank, so let's get the pumps on. And let's get the APU on. And let's start that. Let's get these doors buttoned up. Doors. Let's close the front door. Let's go to ground services, and we are set here. Jetway. Let's get on ground power. Then we'll get rid of the jetway and all that and get out of here.
Mike with Zulu clearance to Fukuoka. The government extra electron outside, they do require a full reback. Sir to Obalaka. That's 3 departures. Bravo, Echo, Tango, Echo, Sierra, number 3.
Alright, APU is up.
And the ERA transition.
Let's confirm. Okay.
Quebec 103.
I'll give that a minute, and then we'll go on APU bleed. And the meantime, we can get rid of ground power, remove those chocks, we can get rid of the jetway. Oh, I don't know why it went back to stairs again. Let's see. Now let's see if it'll release now. There we go. And we can remove those now. And let's say that's been about a minute. I didn't set the clock. Let's get those doors buttoned up and we can get on out of here. Alright, we're completely disconnected from the gate. We're on internal power. We're all buttoned up, ready to get on out of here. We're going to back out on our own power, so... Ground, good morning, Transocean 65 at gate 3, ready for push and start with Gulf.
Ocean 65, Fukuoka ground, push and start approach, face southeast.
Alright, so we're good for push. So, I'm going to get that going. Packs are off. Pressure's good, anti-collision is on, and we're going to start number 2. I'm not going to hold that out.
Good morning, ground track 852 Alpha Golf. 852 Alpha Romeo Golf 307 Echo. 307 Echo track 852. Push a 724, your gate has become available. Continue Echo and Sierra, cross runway 3 right.
Oh, that's stable. Gen 2, confirm, and closed. Auto, pressure's good, start number 1.
Push the 375 ground 8, Charlie 1, taxi Alpha, hold for Alpha Kilo. Ground, good 148, for the Alpha Kilo. Morning, cross Rabbit Air Canada 737.
I'm not going to hold that one out either. Oh, shoulder's killing me. If we do get a hot start, I can always pull it out and slap it down and cut off. But I don't think I've ever seen PMDG give me a hot start. Ever.
Canada 105, heavy ground, runway 23, altimeter 2999, 8 is Romeo, taxi Alpha,
And that's stable. And you... Alright, we got a clean board. Would be nice if I had better control of the thrust on the way out, but take what I can get. I think that's close enough. We're not around anybody. Alright, give me flaps 5, give me you. TA, auto. Let me have you. It's all looking pretty good. Ground, good morning, Transocean 65 at gate 3, ready to taxi to runway 34.
Japan Ocean 65, taxi to runway 34, via Kilo 1, Yankee, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Alpha 7, Echo 13, contact tower on 118.4, when ready for departure.
Just tell me to take Alpha down. I'll clear the taxi to runway 34 via Kilo 1, Yankee, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Alpha 7, Echo 13, contact tower 118.4 when ready for departure. Transocean 65. Alright, and 118.4, let's see if that frequency is on. In the meantime, and I've got the right window up there, yes, yeah. Hopefully we don't have any flickers this ride. On the weather briefing said no clouds, there's quite a few out there. I don't know what that's all about. Don't know if that's in the real world, if that's supposed to be water, or if that's just missing some textures there. Are you going to sneak out before us here? Fiji Dream Airlines and J Air. Let's see where they're headed. We might be number 3 for departure. We could have tried to beat him though, but you shouldn't be heading this way, Louis. I should have cut in front of him. Let's go around. Let's go around here. Oh, these guys are jumping on right here. They're using the opposite runway there, Louis. Hopefully they'll be out of here before we get down the other end to go. That's interesting. Interesting. Well, we should be able to see him roll down. Surprised they're not rolling yet. There's another one down here. I wonder if he's going to cut across and get in front of us. Got the AI aircraft going in the wrong direction. And I think there's another one on the move down there as well. And look, they're landing this way. So this is definitely screwy. We're going to get out of his way, go around him. So they're taking off this way and landing that way. Go figure. That's a little weird. Now go ahead. Tell me you're going to make the right turn right here. Anybody else going to cut in front of us here? Hey, look, he's going around. They're getting ready to take off. So, yeah, the taxi over here is all screwy at this airport, big time. Although that looks like the same aircraft that we let in front of us. Well, yeah, I don't know how he shot all the way down. Well, he went on the other side, shot all the way down, and there's the other one. No, but he's getting off the runway now. Something weird going on there. That can't be him. He just got off the runway. All right, let's get out of this crazy airport. Makes this aircraft look tiny.
Delta 1144, Atlanta. Go ahead. Be advised, there'll be a slight delay for heavy traffic off the center complex, probably 3 or 4 minutes once the time you PMDG departure. Okay.
We're going all the way down to the end. I think he's going to beat us out anyway.
So 1941, RNS, up here with 26 left, clear. Stay on. RNS, stay on 26 left, Delta, 40. Today's Mountain Mike Charlie, turn to right at Charlie, going out with the rest of this frequency. Delta 1144, wind 31019, RNS, up here with 26 left, clear. Stay on. Delta 2839, only 26 left, line of 1. 26 left, line of 1, Delta 2839. So 1929, be 60 miles for departure, heavy traffic off the center complex. So 1929. 2839, wind 32018, RNAV, impact, only 26 left, second. RNAV, 26 left, clear for takeoff,
We got a face-off.
So 1929, only 26 left, live way off, and make sure to be crossing through the flight time, because they heavy about 330, about 8 miles off the departure. My boy, what's left up 1929, what time?
Transocean 65, holding short, runway 34, ready for departure.
Ocean 65, Fukuoka Tower, runway 34, winds 335 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Transocean 65, clear for takeoff. This guy's gonna cut in front of us. You got some nerve, buddy. You got some nerve, pal. I don't even think this guy's going anywhere. This guy in a permanent taxi. Oh, looks like he's rolling now. Wait for him to get out of the way. Let's have a quick peek in the meantime. 10 notification complete, exterior lights as needed, we are good. Engine start select as a continuous. Auto throttles on, transponders TARA auto, and release the brake, and we're gone.
918 Papa Tango, sending up center 128.15. What do you good thinking about my video? X-ray 35, heading 270. Heading 270, X-ray 35.
All right, 40%. Looks like he's following the SID. Stable, Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed's active. Check. Throttle hold. We are stable through 80. Gear up. That's a great sight. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful view. So we need to be above 500. We're at 1,000 right now, so that constraint's met.
Ocean 65, contact departure 119.65.
Contact departure on 119.65. Transocean 65. Good day. Departure Transocean 65 with you. Climbing through 2200 for 5,000. Inbound 402.
Ocean 65. Radar contact. Clear. Direct. FF 402. Climb flight level 200.
Clear direct, FF 402, climb flight level 2200, Transocean 65. Flaps up. That's a beautiful view out that window right there. All right, and let's hit that, and we should be pretty good now. Let's see if you can have it. That's a great view out that window. Hey Brian, how's it going? And Sebastian, welcome aboard. Hope you guys are having a great one. I'm having a pretty good day. Wife's out shopping and no one here to bother me. That's pretty cool. Here's our departure airport. Looks rather nice down there. Ball field next to it, huh? Looks like football. I don't know, they play football or is that soccer? Very nice, 50 knot climb out. Let's see if today's movie is actually going to work. The last movie I played said that there was a violation error because of a copyright, but there should be no copyright on these movies. These are all domain-free registry type of movies. So see if we can get that going and see if we're going to get kicked. If we get kicked, then I'll just stop with the movies, I guess, if they're going to keep breaking my chops.
Ocean 65, climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260, Transocean 65. And that's 10. Alright, pressure's good. And N1, N2, oil pressure, temperature, quantity. It's all looking pretty good. All in all, it's been a great ride. Yeah, Brian, no one here to give me my meds. Although my wife has like a big pill box with alarms on it, so when she comes home, if the alarm's going off, she'll be in here in a heartbeat. All right, pay attention, Louis. We're going to 172 now. Yuri. Oh, let me have progress here. Yuri. 19.5. We're 19.5. Fuel's right on the money. We'll have 12 when we get in on the back end. Just under 500 to go. 499. And we're nice and smooth. We're pretty much straight now, so we're going to let them run around. So the only thing that I noticed really was the FMC with that departure was a little screwy with the magenta line showing you your path. So we need to be below flight level 200, right? 20,000 feet. Right now we're at 13,100 climbing. So that's pretty good.
Ocean 65, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Transocean 65. And let's switch on over. Actually, we'll run through the whole thing here, shall we? Autopilot's engaged, send notification is complete. Cabin pressurization and temperature, we're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on, pack switches are set to auto, APU is off. Exterior lights as needed, engine start selectors are off. Auto brake selector is off, landing gear is up and off, and we are set for standard pressure. So basically it's monitor, 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 and then program the arrival on the back end. Yeah, I wonder if the movie yesterday was just that the copyright on it ended at the end of last year, 2024. So I wonder if they just didn't clear it out of their whatever their AI is that keeps an eye on all this copyright stuff to make sure you're not violating anything. So this movie looks like it's pretty good so far. So I'll just stay away from the 2024 movies and pick some of the older stuff that should definitely be in their database as being okay to play. Alright, we need to be above 13 at Yamga, and right now we're at 17.5 climbing. So we're looking pretty good. And we're going to 193 now. And the fuel at Maga, 18.8, we're 18.8. And we'll have 12 when we get in. 95 miles top of climb, 480 to go. Beautiful view.
Ocean 65, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Transocean 65. Alright, we're good up to cruise now. Alright. Today it didn't fool with the numbers. Pretty good. Alright, I'll take the weather now, and you can have the terrain. See if we got anything in front of us here just yet. So that box you see down at the bottom is not to scale, so we're going to come off that screen.
Contact Fukuoka control on 120.975.
Contact control on 120.975, Transocean 65. Good day. Control, Transocean 65 with you, climbing through 20,100, flight level 360, inbound Giga. And we need to be below 18. And where are we now? Nope, see, it blew that waypoint. Although ATC did clear us, so that's not that big of a deal. But the ATC should have obeyed that restriction. That should be in range now. Okay, we can lose that since we're not on that chart anymore. No, we're not on the moving map display. We're still on that chart. We're not out of the SID, out of our departure just yet. A little ways to go. 93 knot crosswind. We're getting whack wind today. What are we cruising at here? It's got us cruising at 805. I don't think so. We'll do Mach 0.8. Okay, we'll do that, but let's not get crazy. Right, when are we off that chart, actually? At HKC. About 60 miles. We'll be off that chart. So HKC, and that should put us on the airway. We have you again, you, and you. Nice smooth ride. Oh, hey, Sebastian. Oh, it's 10 p.m. by you already? Wow. Yeah, what do we have? What time is it now? Oh, it's 4 p.m. Almost 4 p.m. Quarter to 4 in the afternoon. I'm trying to get 2 rides in today. I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope so, but we'll see. And let's see, Japan Transocean did this ride in 1 hour and 55 minutes in the real world, so we'll see just how close we come to that. And we've got gate 32 on the back end coming into 36 right. That's what they did in the real world, so we'll see just how close we can come to that. Clouds look like they're starting to thicken up out there. That should be in range now. All in all, nice mellow ride. I don't know where to next. After this, if I can get another ride in today, I'm not sure where we're going to go. And what do we have here for... Let's see if this frequency is on. Nope. All right, another 45 miles to top of climb. We've got 433 to go. Say about 1 hour and 20 minutes maybe left to this ride. And Ipudu, we should have 17.6 with 17.6 on the fuel. Right on the money. 12.2 when we get in. 40 miles, top of climb, 428 to go. Oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, N1, N2 all looking pretty good. Pressure's looking fine, as well as the temperature. It should be nice and comfortable in the back, all tucked in. Alright, I just lost a whole bunch of stuff here. What just happened? Where'd all my numbers go? I just lost all my route data. Let's see if this is going to continue. Is it gone here? It's gone there as well.